Welcome back, motherfuckers. It's Jesse, it's Wilder, it's Backwards Star Galactica. We watch the show Battlestar, but we watch it backwards. What else is new? Am I right? What's up, Wilder?
Okay. God, you're all over the place in that one. You cursed, you said the F word, you said the worst word right off the bat. Then you turned into a hacky 90s comedian. Didn't love that.
So you liked it?
No, I didn't. Hello, welcome to the show, and g'day to our 29 listeners in Christchurch, New Zealand, where we have a bunch of fucking listeners. Where'd you guys come from? How'd you get to us? How'd you find us? What you doing there?
Oh, they probably jumped, baby.
Oh, from what?
With the fleet, jump like it was about.
Oh, jump! Jokes keep coming. You think you like that joke? Here's another. What's I can't think of one.
Oh, you can't think of one joke?
No,
go on.
Do it.
No, I'll wait. Show. Come up with a joke
okay.
right now.
Okay.
Think a joke.
How do you? Welcome to the show.
No, do a joke. You promised the listeners a joke. Do a joke.
I don't know any jokes. I don't know any jokes. You do a joke. You got so many jokes. It's so easy to tell jokes. Why don't you do one?
How do you make a tissue dance?
Put a little boogie in it.
Yeah, see, that's all you got to do to make a joke. That's a good, wholesome joke.
I should have done the boogie joke.
That's my favorite joke.
I have this freak ass friend who I think listens to the podcast. What's up, Yos? He's from England and he pronounces that word boogie.
Yeah, that's stupid, but that's...
Whenever I'm in London and he wants to go dancing, he says, can we go find a place where we can boogie? And he's not doing a bit.
Speaking of English accents...
Oof!
Gaius reveals in this... perfect segue. We're skipping around a little bit, but reveals in this episode that his shitty accent is not his actual accent. It's to hide
we knew that.
Even shittier accent. We knew that?
Yeah, that's actually one of the only things I remember from the finale. Remember when we meet Gaius's shitty dad?
Oh, right.
And the dad's like, that's not even his real accent. Yeah, so Gaius has a real trash, like kind of northern accent, like the brother, that kind of Game of Thrones accent. Shout out to my good friend from the north, your trash ass accent. But yeah, it's that's in England referred to as like kind of a lowly accent.
Got it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I do recall that now.
So that's Gaius. He was the most bearable I've ever seen him in this episode.
I have a lot of thoughts about this episode. I already texted you that I liked it a lot.
He liked it. Oof. I was snoozing away.
Well, yeah. I enjoyed it. But let's do
first of all, we have a lot of new characters.
Yeah, okay. Too many. A whole goddamn factory's worth of new characters.
We got Blondie. We got a new little Blondie. This little Neil Patrick Harris looking motherfucker. Mm-hmm. We got that little fucking Jewy oil motherfucker, Cabot. We gotta think of
a better nickname, one that I can say. I can't call him that one.
We'll just call him Cabot. That's his name.
Oh, okay, fine.
We got that little oil kid. The little oil kid. The little, like, with the long hair. He kind of looks like in Shanghai Nights when Aaron Johnson's playing podcast. Charlie Chaplin.
This is the worst.
The ugly little oil boy. And, that sounds
That's what I'm saying.
Racist. Yeah, that's no good.
You said oily Jew and then you said oil boy, and I don't know which one of them is worse.
Oh, no. Well, okay, in Shanghai Nights, how Aaron Johnson plays Charlie Chaplin?
Don't bring up this!
Shanghai Nights. He that's what he looks like. He looks like that little street urchin, little English kid who might nick your watch.
Please, if without looking it up, understood the reference that Wilder was making, go ahead and tweet at him. I will guarantee you get none.
Come on.
Wait to reference a sequel of a goofy-ass obscure movie.
Come on, Shanghai Nights, dog.
Oh, my God.
You never seen Shanghai Nights?
Yeah, probably, yes. When it came, when did that movie come out? 2002?
No, not that. No, not that long ago.
Well, let's take some bets. What do you got? I'm going to look it up. What do you think? I'm saying
I feel like it's going to be I want to say, well, no, it was in high school. No, I think maybe you're right. 2004. I say 2004.
Okay.
Google it.
Split the difference, big dog. 2003, but Price is Right rules. You win over. I won.
Welcome to our Shanghai Nights podcast.
No, it isn't.
Okay, so we got the Jewy little oil man.
Oh my
God. We got the regular. I guess I can't call him an oil kid. We got the filthy boy. He's covered in filth. He's covered in grime. Okay. He's disgusting. I was surprised he didn't have like a little Cockney accent.
I was gonna say he looked like he should have a.
For example, like fucking like Charlie Chaplin in Shanghai Nights.
Oh man.
He looks like he's gonna sell you a newspaper.
Yeah. But
and then there was also another kid. There was Danny.
You talking about Farmer Boy?
Yeah. Farmer. Yeah. Farmer's Insurance over there.
Yeah.
He's a new character. And then, is that it? Oh, we got Fagursky. Do you remember Fagursky?
No. Who?
There's a character named Fagursky in this.
I heard
episode.
Xenofener. Xenofener.
I don't know what you're saying.
That was that was the first guy to complain. That was the guy
Fagursky.
Okay. Well, something's off because I heard a different word. I
don't think we're hearing the same word.
I heard Xenofener.
They said at the beginning.
Yeah, when they're like Xenofener's complaining, Xenofener. Now I wrote it and I can't think of how I said it.
They also say it at another time.
Boy, this is.
And then we got one last new character.
Yep.
Meatloaf made out of algae.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's not really a character as much as it is sort of a scientific abomination, but yeah.
You guys saw it move. It was gross. It looked like if McDonald's had used their Shamrock Shake technique to make meatloaf.
No.
It was really gross. Okay.
Meat shake.
Oh no, Shamrock meat. Did you have any other new characters, or was that it?
Oh my god. Yeah, there was a lot. I mean, I think that was it. Was the shit goose? I mean, he wasn't particularly important, but the shit goose that was like given the chick. So like part of Galen's crew basically is testing to be a Viper pilot, and she gets like declined. But then there's like the guy who's like, I guess you just keep folding my undies or whatever he says. Was that a new character? We've seen
the
that
big
guy
old
before.
fat guy.
Yeah, big fat oldie.
That's Fagursky, my dude.
Okay, so we are talking about different people.
Fagursky. Whose house?
I won't.
Now you say Fagursky's house.
No, it doesn't even roll off the tongue. It's like so many syllables.
For shit list.
All of them.
So, yeah, everyone. Blondie. Did not like Blondie.
Is Blondie the guy that was like, funny when the machine stopped working, I get to be face to face with the president?
Yes.
Okay, so that, my friend, is Zeno. Zeno
Okay,
Fenner.
Great. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Fagursky.
Okay.
Well, right now I'm talking about him.
You are talking about Zeno,
no,
you dumb shit.
Yeah, no, well, you're right. No, he's Zeno. Ugh.
It's either Zeno or Zeno.
Boy of the 21st century over here.
That's what
I don't like him. He's shit list. And I think and Adama was also shit list for me.
Oh boy, and Presidente.
Ooh, she's on my leaderboard.
Okay.
I liked her in this episode. She was dope. I mean, well, yeah, so I love the way when she kicks Blondie out, she's like, take my go out of here, gone. She was like the host of The Weakest Link.
Yeah, that's true.
I like that. I like when she's like searching Gaius.
Yeah.
Just she was kind of a badass in this episode, I thought. But I mean, my main leaderboard is Galen.
Oh boy. But
God,
his acting is just so much better than everyone else's, isn't it?
So much better than
he's like a pretty good actor.
Yeah, and like, god damn, Galen. I know, like, we haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen him strike a woman.
I know.
I'm holding out until that happens. Maybe we misheard, like we mishear everything on this show.
Dog, it was a flashback. We saw it.
We saw it?
Yeah, it was like her face was bruised, and it was like Galen had done that.
Maybe someone else did it. Maybe he was framed.
No, man. It was so. I mean, I don't remember the exact scene.
I've been watching Brett Kavanaugh all day, and I'll tell you, if a man says he's innocent, then he is.
Okay, so you're just gonna toss in some topical humor here, and by topical I mean literally, but like the hour. It's topical right currently.
But this will also people will listen to this on Monday, so.
As recorded. Yeah. So
yeah. Okay, so. That's my shit list and leaderboard. What you got?
Okay, shit list. Adama and Presidente, because they have bad opinions in this episode.
Adama's an assho in this episode.
I think they're both asshoes in this episode. Like, but Adama, I will say that the best part of Adama is Galen is complaining about. So just so the audience knows, in case they aren't doing the Battlestar backwards thing with us, the whole deal here is that this is like a one-off episode where like this is not tied to any major plot points. It's kind of weird, and like at all, like not even mentioned. Like it's not, except for like I guess Ghost Caprica shows up, but
yeah, no Ghost Cat though.
Yeah, but so there's like a weird dispute with the refinery ship, and they don't want to do work. And Galen goes, and it's like horrible. There's like children, and everyone's working. And like Adama and the president are very unsympathetic. And there's a part where Galen says it's like slave labor, and Adama, who has a glass of like wine, white wine in his hand, says, "Don't be absurd." Like, just get out of here, you fucking cartoon He's a Cruella de Vil. Oh, don't be
twirling
absurd.
his mustache.
They're fine. Yeah, he twirled his mustache.
Those filthy people love it.
Yeah.
They simply love the grime and the filth.
They were born in that dirt.
He's Jafar.
Yeah.
You're born a street rat, you'll die a street rat.
So he's shitless, and President basically shares the same. Like, he's like, these people are born into these bad situations. She's like, what the fuck you want me to do about it? And it's like, you're the president, dog. Do that. Make that a priority for you.
Yeah, I mean, she's wrong about that for sure. But I do like this, like, not dying of cancer version of the president.
Sure.
Like, I can see, like, why this character is on the show, because based on like towards the end I was like, get this fucking lady out of here.
Right. True.
I get that she's a good character for the most part.
Yes.
Looney Bird of the Week.
Go for it. What do you got?
Jewy little oil man.
Okay, sure. I won't say them words, but yeah.
He's
why? You can explain why?
Scene, no, yeah, I suppose I should. He goes to jail and he just I don't really know why, to be honest. He freaks out about something and starts clawing at the walls until his fingers bleed.
Yeah, because he has like PTSD.
From what? Who's that guy?
We
never see him again.
No, right.
So keep in mind, none of these new characters
do.
died in this episode.
Oh,
I mean, the Jewy oil?
No,
man?
we don't see that person whose name you're saying.
Cabot. His name is Cabot.
Later, we don't see Cabot later in the series. No, we see him later in the episode because he has hand bandages on.
Right, but in the series, we don't see any of these new characters.
Oh no, because they're all.
We don't see Danny. Did Danny die after his arm got broken?
They banished them to
I was
fucking
unclear
oil
about that.
planet, so it's they're
the filthy little street urchin. What happened to him?
Here's my well, he's dead for sure. Here's my issue with this episode. It was a one-off. Which is there a you're in the biz. You're a Hollywood boy. Is there a name for when like an episode? What is it called? Is it called like a ship bottle or a bottle ship episode? A bottle episode? It's called a bottle episode, right? Oh, you're
bottle
fucking
episode.
Worthless. Is it?
Bottle episode.
It is,
yes,
right?
That's correct. It is called a bottle episode.
So this is a bottle episode, and it to me, I would have loved this plot for like 2 or 3 episodes. Like, I want to know what happens to this idea that like, because a huge plot point of this episode is like, it basically leads to Galen establishing a workers union, because what is revealed in this episode, which we already knew, but like is super pressed in this episode, is that there is a pretty defined class system where people born in certain areas just never do anything other than hard labor, and all of the like Viper pilots and everyone is like super, they were born in like the nicer, like more educated areas. So I was like, oh, this is kind of an interesting...
Speaking of pilots, what the fuck happened in the cold open, and why was that never referenced again?
Oh, well,
Did you notice that never came back?
Yeah, I mean, that was to set up, because the whole reason it happened was, so in the cold open, a ship loses control and fucking crashes into the president's quarters, and then the president's like, it just cuts to... Like, we're never worried the president's dead. It just cuts to the next scene, which is her, like, moving burnt files. And she's like, I guess I'm gonna have a new office.
But that was Skulls and Racetrack, and they're fine.
Yeah, because they ejected.
Oh, right.
And the whole point of that was to be like, there was something wrong with the fuel. The fuel fucked up the engine, so the engine collapsed, and it caused an issue. And that's how they got it.
Like, one more scene to do with that.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying, is it's weird that they stretch out some of these... They stretched out that courtroom scene for fucking 3 episodes, but you can't give me this, like, sick union thing. I mean, you know me. I'm a union boy. I'm a fucking union boy through and through.
Loves a plot about unions.
Well, I am a union boy. I'm a member of the...
And now, what do you mean by that?
I mean that me and my father and my father's father all are laborers that were part of unions or are part of unions, and
What union are you a part of?
The fucking United Teachers or United Federation of Teachers, UFT. All teachers are unionized, you dipshit. That's why they always go on strike.
I thought you meant like a real one.
That's a What do you mean a real one?
Like a working man's union, like with your hands.
What do you think? I put my hands in my pockets all day? I use my fucking hands. They just hold a pencil instead of a shovel.
Yeah, but
what do you do?
I'm out in the fields.
What fields? The coffee bean? That's the field? The bean field?
Temples.
How dare you say a fucking not a real union?
Do you hear that?
No! I'm too pissed!
Well, take your earmuffs off. Listen up.
Oh, I hear fucking horns. Probably freelance horns. They're not unionized. Goddamn scabs.
Today's episode is brought to you by... dogs. How come we never done this one yet?
I don't know. I feel like I say that every time we do any of them.
It's too obvious that I actually for a minute thought that maybe we had, and I was half of my brain was thought you were going to go, no, we already did that.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Dogs is our sponsor today. Dogs is great. They come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. There's big ones, there's small ones, there's red ones. That's not true. Well, there's Clifford.
Clifford's red. Yeah, he's red. One of the most famous dogs around.
Very famous dog. Very big. How big was Clifford?
Oh, I mean, it depicted different. Sometimes he was like in her. I feel like he was in the house, like in the living room, and it was like he can't even fit in here. And then sometimes he was bigger than the house, and I was like, wait a minute.
Clifford was like a fucking transformer. Sometimes
he was a T-Rex. He looked like the T-Rex from from Jurassic Park when the Jurassic Park's in the city when it's in San Diego.
When the Jurassic Park's in the city.
J Park in the big city.
Oh, you're talking about T-Rex. I thought you were talking about the T-Rex. 25 feet tall, Clifford.
My family got whole shitloads of dogs. We got dogs coming out of our fucking ears, baby. You
got a doofy ass dog.
But the doofiest dog in the whole dog kingdom is my mom's dog. His name is Fred, which is a fucking good name.
Really appropriate.
And he is a yellow lab. And he went to the best way to describe Fred is that he went to hunting dog school. Very expensive and very.
He was accepted?
Yeah, so he got because as a puppy,
what was
it's sort
his
of
essay like.
It's more of a verbal thing.
Okay.
It's like you have to sit in front of a panel.
Sure.
Of your peers, so it's just 4 dogs in a room.
Yeah, cool. Just barking all at the same time.
Just barking, but like very professional barking. It's not like aggressive or anything. Yeah. No one's talking over each other. It's fucking, it's professional. But he got in, and then he finishes. He quote graduates, and they're like, so Fred is, he's hunting certified. He is technically a hunting dog now. But
what does a hunting dog do? It doesn't hunt, right? It just goes with
no. But it has to have a certain set of skills, and they were like,
like Liam Neeson.
He's a hunting dog, but just it's not for everyone. Not every dog wants to hunt, which was basically
so Fred doesn't like to hunt.
No, what Fred likes to do instead of hunt is he loves naps. He takes a lot of naps.
Same.
He
Fred
loves
and I
to
have that in common.
He loves to get as physically close to any person as possible, and then lay his enormous head right on your lap until you give him physical attention. And that's Fred.
Dogs, you done it again. Well, I would name my dog Flavortown.
Oof. Okay. I guess that's a choice. I'm going to name my dog Abner.
Ooh, like the pig in Hey Arnold.
You got it, baby.
Harnold for short. Sometimes you don't have time to say Hey Arnold.
I wouldn't dare. Ooh. Do you smell that?
Ooh, I smell something.
Do you smell? It smells like... Is that Expo markers? Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
no.
Wait, what is that? Is that a desk? Is that desk? Is that an old rotten desk? Oh, baby, class is in session. It's Teachable Moments with Jesse and Wilder. Here we are with the new
Teachable Moments.
Teachable Moments. Do you like that thing I did where I sniffed teacher things?
No, you don't have to tell me. You did it for a long time.
After expo markers, I couldn't think of things in classrooms, and I spend like 9 hours a
desk.
day in classrooms.
So you can't name one other thing that's in a classroom besides expo markers and a desk. What a shitty classroom.
I was gonna say
just writing on the desk with the
I was
expo
gonna
markers.
say computer.
No, wrong. You're a high school teacher. God damn it. You're thinking of a fucking office.
Oh no. Anyways, it's teachable moments. I got a hot one for you.
Ooh, hit me.
So,
the premise of, wait, should we explain what Teachable Moments is? Because we haven't done it that much.
Oh, sure. Teachable Moments is a segment of the podcast, of which we have many, where a real teacher who's a part of a union, tell Wilder a situation that really happened to me in my classroom, 100% true, and he, to the best of his idiot abilities, tells me how he would handle that situation. And I've mentioned this caveat both times we've done this, and I'll do it again. You're not allowed to like punch any kids or like throw them in a garbage can. Like you're not allowed to like throw them into like a wood chipper. That's not how this activity works.
Okay, I'll try my best.
So there's a this student.
What's the name?
Let's well, I don't want to use a real name. Let's call her Bjorburn. Bjorburn. So Bjorburn is she walks into class. She has a tendency to eat in class, which is I don't disallow, but it is sort of
Classic
annoying.
Bjorburn. Are you about to tell me the same teachable moment you already did?
Which was what?
About the baby food?
Nope, different one.
Okay, good.
So Bjorburn walks in and she is eating a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, and yeah, delicious. Does have a stink to it though, which is unpleasant. Like when you're not eating it, like the bacon.
I'm already on Bjornburn's side because like we don't have
Okay,
we don't have
why don't
Bodega snacks.
Why don't you let me get through it and see if you're still on Bjornburn's side?
Okay.
Because I'm not looking when she says, "This tastes like shit," and then I turn around and I don't turn around because of that, because like she has a tendency to just speak. Bjornburn is like very outspoken, and I turn around and what I find is that someone has put a large piece of bacon and cheese on the floor, just on the floor of the classroom, sort of in the middle of the walkway. There's just a big fat sloppy piece of halal bacon,
sure,
covered in cheese. And I said, "Hey, Bjornburn, could you pick this up?" And she said, "That shit ain't mine."
Oh, got you. Wait, so let me just piece this together. She came in, did not like her bacon, egg, and cheese, threw it onto the ground.
No, wait, no, because, let me clarify. She just didn't like the bacon, because she was still eating the cheese and the bread and the egg. She removed
so
the bacon,
which was all covered in cheese.
And
she threw it on the ground.
Yeah, or it dropped out, but it kind of sounds like she threw it out based on the fact that she said this tastes like shit.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here, let's role play this. Let's role play this thing. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I'm the student. I'm Bjornburn.
You're Bjornburn. I'll be me. But can I have a monocle in this? Because like if I was a teacher, I'd have a monocle.
Right, but they wouldn't give you a job if you had a monocle. I'm just letting you know that you wouldn't.
Well, I wouldn't wear it in the interview. So I'm in class. I put on my monocle. I put on my top hat. Class is in session.
Yes.
Bjornburn, hello. I tap her on the head like I'm Biff from Back to the Future.
Don't touch me.
Biff. Oh yeah, you're not allowed to touch students, huh?
Yeah, no touching.
Bjornburn, is that your steak? Is that no? Well, it's not a steak, is it? Is that your bacon, egg, and cheese?
In my hand? Yeah, it's mine.
Yeah, and the bacon. Where's the bacon from your sandwich?
I don't know.
Isn't it true, to the best of your recollection, that you were sold this sandwich with bacon in it?
Yeah.
And isn't it true that there's no bacon in your sandwich currently?
Yeah.
And isn't it true that there's bacon on the floor?
Yeah.
So whose bacon is that?
I don't fucking know.
See, I don't know what to do there because I put her through a solid line of questioning. Yeah. Jury's not going to buy that.
Nah, I mean, you got no hard evidence.
So what'd you do?
I picked up the bacon. I threw it at her chest.
Yep, good. I kind of wanted to say that I would do that, but I figured you would tell me I'm not allowed.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's fair. I did sort of establish that. But yeah, I picked it up and I threw it at her chest. And you people, listeners, this isn't a fucking joke. Okay?
Sure, she laughed and laughed.
Well, I laughed and laughed. She thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, good.
And I said, "Hey, Bjornburn, you gotta a fucking stain on your shirt.
There
and boy,
you
we
go.
laughed some more. Yeah,
that's
no,
a
it
good
was
one.
good, and that's how you teach them.
Is Bjornburn well liked?
She was. I get amongst some.
Okay, so Bjornburn's a big ass nerd.
Well, she graduated last year, so I don't have to worry about fucking Bjornburn anymore.
Yeah, doubt it. All right, well, look, Battlestar Galactica is a program that we watch, and this episode was mostly about like oil stuff.
I can't believe you just said oil again. It's not oil.
Well, it was about there was oil.
It's a refinery, but you can refine other things. It ain't
the oil, right? What was contaminated? Tell me that, huh? Tell me what was contaminated in.
I thought it was fuel.
You're right. It was fuel. You passed the test. Nice try.
Nice try to yourself? Is that what you just said? Nice try to?
Yeah, it was for me. What's Gaius up to in this episode?
Having a secret typewriter. That's one thing.
Yeah, because he types his fucking
his little book, his little pamphlet. I like how little it is.
It's
like they
so
keep making
small.
it. They keep calling it a book.
Dick, I reckon.
They keep. Oh, got him. He calls it a book a lot. It ain't a book, baby. It looks like a watchtower, like the paraphernalia that the Jehovah's Witnesses hand out.
Interesting word, watchtower.
Is it?
Because of All Along the Watchtower?
Nah. I mean, the Jehovah's Witnesses were before Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, well, that's what you think.
Did you know that the watchtower is in New York? Like, it's a real tower.
Oh, no, I didn't. I assumed it was like a Vietnam thing.
I thought it was like a...
Are you sure that it's not a Vietnam thing?
Yeah. Well, no, wait. You're talking about Jimi Hendrix. I'm talking about Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, yeah. I was talking about that song.
No. I'm talking about the watchtower that the Jehovah's Witnesses give out. It's in I think it's in Brooklyn, actually.
Oh. That's something.
Yeah, it's wild.
So, is that all that happens in this episode? The workers go on strike for about 2 minutes.
There's two strikes.
I couldn't really tell whose side Galen was on. And there's also like a plot about the girl who gets killed by one of those Capricas. She like gets promoted to officer. I didn't really understand what was going on with her.
What was to understand? I mean, she wanted to get promoted. She didn't get promoted.
Yeah, but like what was up with that?
Oh boy. I don't know. Why don't you ask her?
Oh, Nuggets.
Oh, Nuggets was good. We had a Nuggets appearance.
Well, Nuggets is a phrase. It's not just like a slur. I thought it was like I thought it was just like a stupid line of dialogue before. I guess before you're a full-on pilot, you're a nugget.
Yeah, it's like how in Rocket Power they call Sam Squid. Like
yeah,
that. It's a bunch
of squids. Bunch of goddamn squid nuggets.
Little squid nuggets.
Ew. Yuck.
If that ain't the nastiest shit you heard today.
Yeah, that's squid nuggets. Sell at Long John Silver's.
Oh, I would eat them. I'd
you
try
ever
it.
Long John Silver's?
Hell nah, dog. Are they still around?
I never even seen one.
I know of one that was in Pinole, California, and it definitely got shut down.
Yeah,
are they still around?
Squid nuggets, probably.
You never even seen one
I never
in the
even
real life?
Seen one. I've seen them in a commercial, and I was wondering like, who's this for?
Oh, bam! Just
this
located
three.
Just located 3. Nearest one to me is on Long Island, 28.5 miles away, Melville, New York.
All right, let's see the closest Long John Silver's to me. This is a good Battlestar Galactica
This is a great
podcast.
segment. This is a fucking awesome segment.
Long John Slivers. Here we go. The closest one is in Compton. Okay.
Cool, dude. Road trip.
Road
brother.
trip. I think we'd probably call it a day, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we didn't talk about how Gaius was storing his book by his crotch.
Yeah, that was cool.
So that's something, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Just, again, I think Galen did a good job. Because you were like, I don't know whose side Galen was on, but that's why I liked this episode. Because Galen's like
he's in a tough position.
Yeah, he's trying to be a good company man with Adama and president, but they're making it hella hard because he's like, there's basically slave labor.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
I'm the president.
Yeah.
So,
Noi. That's for our New Zealand listeners.
Yeah. But big news for both of us.
Uh-huh.
This episode was such a bottle episode that, like, if this was the first episode we watched of this entire show, I'd be like, I get it.
Yeah,
this is hella easy to
easy.
understand.
Next.
Yeah, there was no... The only thing that would have thrown us off is when Ghost Caprica shows up for, like, 14 seconds.
Yeah, we would have, like, wait a minute.
Jarring.
Wait a minute. What's that? Why come no one saw her?
It's like Tyler Durden in Fight Club.
Yeah, the same person. All right. Well, thank you to Adam Faye for the art. Thank you to T-Bone Jones for the music. If
Todd.
you want to find us on the internet, go to BackwardsSG on Twitter. If you like Shanghai Nights, tweet at me. If you want to see us on Instagram, Jesse and Wilder's Guide to Life, do it. And we'll give you Mike's phone number. I think we should just wrap it up before we do that, though. Maybe next time we'll give him Mike's phone number.
We better give it next time.
Yeah, stay tuned next episode for Mike's phone number.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, you give it a little kiss?
Yeah, try it.
I didn't like it.
Did you try it? That sounded like you were snapping a glow stick. That didn't sound like a kiss.
Well, that's what my kisses sound and feel like. Bye, see you next week.